The bench press. Without a spotter, one young lifter decided he was ready to attempt a new maximum weight on the bench press. For those unfamiliar, the bench press involves lying flat on a bench and pressing a loaded barbell upward from the chest. When done with heavy weight, it can be completely safe, but only with proper precautions such as having a spotter or setting up safety bars to catch the weight if something goes wrong. On that day, he loaded the bar with more weight than he had ever attempted before. People nearby later said he seemed confident and focused. However, he did not ask anyone to stand behind him as a spotter. He unracked the bar and lowered it under control toward his chest. At first, everything appeared steady, but as he began pushing the bar upward, the weight stalled halfway. His arms began to shake under the strain, and within seconds, the momentum he needed disappeared. Without a spotter to help guide the bar back onto the rack, the weight descended again, pinning him. At first, nearby gym-goers assumed he was pausing deliberately, as lifters sometimes hold the bar for dramatic effect during heavy attempts. But the stillness lasted too long. When someone finally rushed over to assist, critical time had already passed. What makes this tragedy especially difficult to hear about is how preventable it was. The equipment was functioning correctly. The gym was open and staffed. Other people were present. The only missing element was a spotter, someone whose entire role is to prevent exactly that situation. Strength training can be incredibly empowering, but heavy free weights demand respect. Even experienced lifters can miscalculate their limits, and gravity does not negotiate. A moment of overconfidence combined with the absence of backup support can transform a routine training session into a life-altering event. The lesson here is simple but important. Progress should never come at the expense of safety, and no personal record is worth risking your life.